Ready? So we're interviewing Emmanuel on his nonfiction story. So the first question, where did the idea for the piece came from?
Um, well, it was a nonfiction story, so the inspiration for the story came from a day that I had. It was Christmas, I remember. Christmas Eve. I was really drunk with my family, and then I had to go hiking in the morning.
So, oh, yeah.
No, I just.
Talk about the influence on your piece since you said it was a nonfiction. So do you want to talk about a little bit more, like, is there any way that did you get any influences from it, or
Influences such as.
just like any influence? Like, did you receive any influences,
From the day? Well, naturally, I mean, it was a nonfiction piece, so it's inevitable that I would have had to gotten some sort of influence from that day in order to write my story.
So what did you hope people would get out of it?
A good time, some sort of humor, a little bit of insight on how to, I don't know.
Do you think you approached your piece with any prejudice?
No. Well, sort of, because I wanted it to sound like the day actually happened, to recreate certain events from that day, but other than that, I didn't really care too much about what I was writing.
So talk about the language. What were you trying to do with it? What techniques did you use, or did anything about your own writing surprise you?
As far as the language is concerned, I just try to make it sound as close to the day as possible, as what really happened that day and what was going on. Just trying to recreate that. As there was nothing superficial about what I was trying to do.
Did your writing did your writing change your perspective in any way? Like, did it change your perspective on the subject you were writing about, or writing itself, or anything?
Looking back on it, I would think that I'd be able to rewrite the story and add more details here and there and take away some things, but I don't think that I was influenced enough to change the whole perspective of my story.
So how did the collaborative process or the workshopping influence how your piece came out? So, like, while it was workshop, how did you feel about what the feedback that people gave you, or did you take any of that feedback, or what did you do with all that feedback that you received?
Well, I was never workshopped. I just talked to Mr. Cohen.
And how
it was good. I mean, I learned to take some things away, add some things, rework some things so it sounds a little bit more clear and yeah.
So what's up next for you creatively?
I don't know. I'm gonna paint myself blue, run around naked downtown, and hunt chickens.
That was,
Hell yeah.